Hell on Ice. How's it going, dude? Hey, April. How you doing? Paul from Toronto. What's going on? All right. A little bit different show tonight. A little bit different show tonight. Just going to be low-key jamming and some chatting, some questions, some answers, some discussion. It's been a while since we've done one of these types of shows, folks. It's been a while. Unfortunately, the great Ash Slayan is taking care of our sick little bugger upstairs. But she knows how dedicated I am. She said, you go down there and stream. I was like, all right. Maybe she did. Maybe she did. No, but she is unfortunately not going to be with us tonight. It's very sad. But we do have, you know, it's the cold and flu season. What can I say? The little ones go to school, then they come home and they're sick. I don't know. Anyways, how are you all doing tonight on Tuesday night? If you can't hear anything, nothing's making sense, let me know. Flying with Seagulls. Right out of the gate, man. Damn, you're not messing around, are you? Donate half, my boy. Buddy, I've got a special surprise for you tomorrow. This is going to be more than half. It's going to be more than half. I promise you that. I love your enthusiasm, and I'm going to do something special for you, man. I'm going to tell you that right now. It's going to be more than half, bro. And thank you. Seriously, dude, thank you so much. Like, that's absolutely amazing. You get the crown for the largest donation on the live stream ever. Just saying. If I could give that crown out, I'd put it right on your name on the chat. I can't, unfortunately. But soon, maybe we will be able to. I don't want to reveal too much. I'm just going to say we're working with a lot of new technology, and it will be coming soon. April says, I hope she gets better quickly. You know, I really do too. It's the worst when the wife isn't doing that great, just to be honest. So, yeah. Tonight, like I said, you know, some low-key riffing, some jamming, little chatting. I'm trying to run everything on my own. So I had to set up a special camera over here. And just to catch while I'm sitting here at the computer. And so I'll be kind of running back and forth as we do some jams throughout the night. But I do want to make a special commitment to chat with everybody tonight and see how everybody's doing. You know, us live streamers, you know, we go live, and sometimes it's good to talk to people, see how everybody's doing out there, right? So, Flying with Seagull says he doesn't need a crown. I just want to know my little bit matters, that's it. And bro, I promise you it's going to. And I will show you that tomorrow. It's a special week, actually. I think they call it Giving Week or something. So all the matches are increased. This week only. So that's like the alignment of the stars to stop by, you know what I'm saying? I just heard the Discord. Let me shut the Discord down or it's going to keep making sounds. Who we got in there? T4 is sending something. T4 is on the Discord. You should just join the stream, bro. I'm going to shut off the Discord. All right. Hey, Jay, the H6Z. What does that mean, man? You know, I am curious to get to know you guys more. Like, tell me about flying with seabirds. But let me guess first. I want to try and guess what the names mean. All right. So pretty obvious. Paul from Toronto, my moderator. I'm just going to guess your name is Paul and you're from Toronto. All right, April, XOX, I'm just gonna guess April, that you're April, and that's like a hug thing, right? The hug emoji or something. Flying with Seabirds, I'm gonna guess Flying with Seabirds, something to do with your background in the Army. Maybe that's like something to do with like the name of the ships or something. Maybe. J, the H6Z. The H6Z. Maybe that's, J, I'm gonna guess that's like a motorcycle or a car. You tell me in the chat, man. Flying with Seagulls says, left my ass off. Flying with Seabirds is a movie reference. All right, well, I'll be the first to tell you I haven't seen a ton of movies. We got another moderator, Jack Reeves, the Viking. What's happening, bro? Dude, we're having a different night tonight. The great Ash Slayan is upstairs taking care of one of our sick little ones, and I'm just kind of going to be doing some jamming and chatting. So you can, I even changed up the title to Casual Metal Jam and Chat. We're talking gear, answering questions, and low-pressure riffs. Some songs I can sing, some I won't be able to. Who we got next? We got P and PXNXWXGXW. All right, let me guess. Let me guess your name, what it means, my friend. Something Pacific Northwest, George Washington. Do you keyboard too? Well, believe it or not, piano was my first instrument. My mom is a piano player, and so she wanted her kids to play piano. And I don't think my brother ever wanted to play piano. He's older than me. So somehow she coerced me into taking piano lessons, which I really didn't want to do. But I did. It was a fun time, I guess. But yeah, look, I'm no like gonna amaze you on the keyboard guy, all right? But can I play basic chords? Do I understand arpeggios? Can I play a few songs? Sure. But you're not gonna be like, hey, here's some sheet music, throw this down. That's not gonna happen on the piano, unfortunately. Is J because that is my nickname? What about the H6Z, J? Is that like a bike or something? Or a car? Whenever I see like the Z, I think like a car, like a fast car, right? Grandma's Boy, the greatest stoner mover of my generation. Huh, I've not seen that, dude. But like I said, I intentionally pretty much avoid TV and movies. That might be a blessing and a curse. A lot of people talk about stuff, and I'm always like, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. And I'll be joking around like at work, oh, did you see the Netflix thing or this and that? And I'm like, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Did you see this movie? No. But I do love watching movie recaps. Like I love watching the 10-minute videos where they're like, here's what happened in the whole movie. And I'm like, perfect. I saw all the Marvel movies that way. I didn't have to watch them. I didn't have to spend, a year watching all the Marvel movies. Just got to watch all these 10-minute clips on YouTube that basically tell you the whole plot. It was great. H6Z is just random. Okay. That's fair. Let's see. Mr. Cheesy, Fly with the Seabirds or whatever you were talking about. I don't know, dude. I'm not familiar with that. All right, PNW. Any advice for a 50-year-old who wants to learn guitar and just play songs in my living room? Any advice would be welcome. Well, don't get discouraged would be my first piece of advice, because guitar, as they say, is one of the hardest instruments to learn. It really is. It's one of the hardest instruments to learn because it has a lot of repeating notes. So unlike that keyboard over there, which you can kind of see sometimes, depending on where this, I don't remember how to turn the camera to stop following my head around, but the piano is all linear, right? Like none of the keys ever repeat. But on the guitar, if you can imagine, some of those keys are actually duplicated on the next set of strings. And so it gets it can get a little complicated, especially if you're trying to read music. So I encourage everybody to use tablature over music for guitar. It's just a world easier, especially if you're trying to learn. And my next greatest piece of advice I give to any musician is try to play the music you like, okay? If you go through the song books and you play, you know, the boring songs in the songbook, you're gonna get discouraged. You just are. Don't be afraid to try something that's out of your league at first. See how far you get. Don't worry about it, man. If you don't make it, you don't make it. Just keep trying. No one gets the flying with seabirds reference, laughing my ass off. You know what, dude? Put it in the Discord, man. I know you're on the Discord, brother. Throw it in there and I'll check it out. Okay, can you play the drum set? Drummers are dumb. Inside joke for guitar players. Well, I don't want to be rude to my fellow drummers out there, but I think I've had, how many drummers have I had? I've had 4 drummers in my life. And yeah, well, some of them really disappointed me. I'll say that. My brother is actually a drummer. Used to be a drummer. Maybe he's still a drummer. I think he wants to be a drummer, but I think an injury prevents him from playing, unfortunately. Raider rocks. Ozzy Osbourne. If I'm saying that wrong, just tell me. I'm always like confused by the Lostborn. But bro, welcome from Australia, my man. It's good to see you on here. It was really great to see you on here. This is kind of a different stream tonight. The great Ashley isn't feeling that great. Or I'm sorry, she's feeling fine. My little one is not feeling good. And she's watching the little one upstairs. Our littlest one just started school. And so I think this is like the 4th time she's been sick since September. It's like clockwork. Oh, sick? You're better. Sick? You're better. Sick? You're better. And now after Thanksgiving, we go back to school. Guess what? Sick right away. It's like, all right, I guess that's just how it works. So I like Iron Maiden, but that is probably too complicated. I don't think so, man. I mean, a guy that I really like to watch on here is the Ghost of Maiden. He's one of my friends on Discord, and he was like one of the first streamers that ever actually reached out to me on here. He came on my chat, and he actually started talking to me for a while, and he's a really good dude. And you know, he talked to me a while about streaming and stuff and what I should do. And I should stream more. And I was like, all right. And I kind of took his advice, and it's gone really well for me. So I'm going to be supporting Ghost of Maiden until I die, man, because he's a great dude. And, you know, he's going to have some original music coming out soon, too. I'll kind of toot the horn for him. I think it's called The Man in the Padded Cell, but I don't remember the name of his band. But he's a good dude. He's a really good dude. So check out his YouTube channel, Ghost of Maiden. He's from Canada, and he's a really good guy. Like I said, he plays Iron Maiden every day, dude, or like every other day or something like that, all the time. Ozzy says, Indiana, I couldn't use Ozzy Osbourne. No shit. See, that's what's so funny about handles. This whole time, I saw the Ozzy part, and I just assumed you're from Australia. Isn't that? That's so silly, right? But I guess that's how it works on here. You don't really know. Metal Rocker. What's good, brother? I stream too. Metal Rocker does stream. He gave me some fun emojis there. He says, check out me too, guys. You're more than welcome to come chill with me. Yeah, Metal Rocker's a good dude. He also does some streaming from time to time. I think I've stopped into 1 or 2 of your streams, Metal Rocker. I feel like I did. Maybe I didn't. I think I did. I know I did at least once. But it's good that everybody's streaming. You know, it's fun. It takes a lot of courage to do some streaming. We got a pray symbol from Jack. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate that. I know Ashley really appreciates it too. Jack, if you're still on, you know what would be really cool, man? We were talking about connecting on email one time. We should do that, brother. If you go to about my channel in the more, you can get my email. Send me a note, dude, if you don't want to come on the Discord, because I think like connections are a cool thing, man. You never know what can happen, bro. And right now, we're in the process of doing some production work on some music. And yeah, maybe you could just like listen to one of our jams and give us your 2 cents on it. You know, I'm not expecting you to like give me hours of your time or something, you know. That would be unfair because that's your real job, right? But like, you know, hey, be like, hey, you know, I think do X, Y, Z. I'd be like, be super cool, man. How was your Thanksgiving, bro? Thanksgiving was great. It was fantastic. We went on vacation for a week. We had a great time. I ate way too much food. I don't think any of my pants fit me anymore. But I'm slowly working back into them. So we got Marksy Carney. Am I saying it right? Hello, Marksy Carney. How are you doing tonight, sir? PNWGW says, no matter what style, but what is one song you think of when you pick up a guitar and just start playing? It tends to be like fragments. Like I have this lead lick I always play, which is kind of like this rising, ascending lead solo thing that I love to play. It's kind of how I make sure my guitar's in tune, because it's a repeating riff on the first 2 strings, then the next 2 strings, then the final 2 strings. And if they all sound the same, then I know my guitar is in tune. I do that a lot. If you can really stretch your fingers extra far, you can actually play 6 E notes at the same time in the upper register on like a 24-fret guitar. It's a little tricky, but you can do it. You can do it. I know you can. There's my motivation. I'm doing well, Metal Rocker, and I hope you guys are all doing well too. Now, this isn't just me sitting over here talking, but so if you guys, you know, if we want to throw down some music, we can do some, you know, some music too. I'm all about it tonight. But I will warn you, I have not played any guitar today. No warm-up, no nothing. In fact, one of my really good friends is going through a hard time recently, as I found out earlier today. And it's unfortunate. Everybody's got problems. That's what makes the playing field level. Like yak fishing. You know, everybody's got problems like yak fishing. You know, he thinks I need a new singer. That's his problem. He's wrong, but that's what he thinks. And so the playing field is level for everybody. You know what I mean? Is it just you talking? Skip. Yeah, I mean, look, dude, if you don't want to hang out, don't hang out. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm not forcing you to be here, brother. We're doing some hanging out, we're talking, and we're jamming. It's going to be a little bit of everything. And so, it's all good. I saw that, Metal Rocker. No, man, why would I have anybody else do my vocals but my wife? Like, does that even make sense? Just ask yourself this question, guys. Who am I going to get to show up at my house at 10 p.m. at night to join me on a YouTube stream? Just ask yourself that question. No one. Okay? This isn't like, oh, strike up the band and bring them in, folks. Okay? That's not how it works. Okay? This is a YouTube live stream of me. I don't have a band. I've got a family. Okay? And that's far more important than a band. All right? Raider ignores those asshats. Brody the Super Shredder, how we doing, brother? It's good to see you on here, man. Brody, I hope you're finally feeling better, dude. I really do, man. I feel like you've been gone forever, man. Metal Rocker says he's joking. I know, man. I have arrived. Nick Thompson, good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. So it's also, you know, we're jamming and chatting tonight, so I'm just going to tell you guys, too, Brody and Nicholas are also streamers. Nicholas is just getting started. He's a little younger than Brody, and he's just getting started. But Nicholas was actually the lucky winner of the guitar we gave away on the channel in the summer. Lucky guy. And Brody is an up-and-coming guitar player. So you guys check those two out. Brody's a super talented dude, and so is Nick is up-and-coming, going to be super talented if he keeps working at it. I know it, man. It takes time. Don't get discouraged. Neither of you guys. It does not happen overnight. It does not. You've been deathly ill, but I'm back, bro. It's good, man. It's good to see you back, man. We got Miriam Fabalier. Or I think if I'm saying that wrong, just tell me. Welcome. Good to see you. So, my camera's going. Oh no. Well, you know what that means? That just means we're going to have to switch over and do some music. All right. Let me come over here. Let me switch over here for a minute. Look, I'm on my own, so this is a little tough for me. But I'm trying to make it happen, because one of my favorite things to do that I'm very passionate about is playing music, right? All right. So what I'm hearing is Follow Brody. Exactly, Flying with Seabirds. He's a good dude. You should sub to his channel. He's a young dude learning to play guitar, and he's doing a great job, just like Nick. Both those guys, man. You know, guitar is the hardest instrument. I said this earlier. It's one of the hardest instruments to play. So the sooner you realize that, then you realize you really got to put your nose down, and you just got to grind the stone, man. You do. Obviously, I was joking, bro. I know, metal rocker. All right, is that Eric Peterson playing rhythm in the back? I don't know. He's I don't know who Eric Peterson is, but this is definitely my Skella bro. But on that note, we should play a song. Why don't you guys pick a song? Or maybe we should just play some original music. I haven't played any original music in a long time. I mean, I guess I do play it occasionally, I guess. I shouldn't say it's been a long time, but you know what I'm saying. I don't really know. It feels natural to me, says Metal Rocker. Metal Rock, who's this Timu Rocker, says El Kermit 420. Well, I'm RaiderX, Kermit the Frog, and you and Fozzie should get moving right along, footloose and fancy free. All right. Nick wants to hear some Crazy Train. I think that's cool. Eric is in Testament. See, that's one of those, you know what's crazy? I grew up in such a small town that there's so many of these metal bands I've never even heard of. Like, I've heard of them now, but like, you get to a point where you just kind of like, you know what you like to listen to, and it's hard to listen to new stuff unless it's very compelling. I just don't find it very compelling, I guess. I hope that doesn't hurt anyone's feelings. And Rokumon, Elysian Fields. Yeah, we can play some jams. Thank you so much, sir. You bet, Brody. Look, man, it's like I tell everybody when I stream, YouTube is a community. It's a community on here. You guys support my channel, I support your channel. We all got to help each other out. That's just how it works, you know, and word of mouth, word of chat is maybe a better way to put it. Sounds kind of silly to say, but oh, we ignore the trolls, Brody, don't worry. We just like to have fun with them. Someone comes on right away, no one's even singing, tells me I need a new singer. It's like, dude, come on, get real. Like I said, everybody's got problems. Some people have problems with the silliest things in the world. Some people have real problems, right? Like real problems. That guy's problem, he's just upset about singing on a random YouTube channel. That's too bad, man. Motionless in White, the shit. Yes, Raider, I agree. I love it. Yeah, man. That's what it's all about, bro. All right. We'll play a few jams. Give me some grace here because I got to run back and forth to start shit up. We'll see how well this all goes tonight. We got a tight time limit of 2 hours. We got a mega donation from Flying with Seabirds. Thank you, brother. I feel like your one donation just basically crushed the entire goal. So I think when we're all done at the 2 hour mark, we're going to have to do the tour. My bonus for the goal was a studio tour, studio and guitar tour. Flying with I would watch those. I can't sing. Love you, Raider. Well, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. All right. I only want to learn the guitar, but I have a lot of fun with vocals. My brother told me to start a channel teaching some metal vocal techniques. Hey, man. I'd love to see it. Like, everybody's got their strong suit, right? That's why I had Ash sing with me. He's like, damn, you sing way better than me. Here I am down here, I play guitar. I only sing because I have to. I've said it so many times, I'll say it again. I'm only singing sometimes because I have to. So it's going to sound silly without singing. Well, I do care about your donation, Mr. Seabird. I think it's amazing, dude. All right. We're going to play Crazy Train for Nicholas and Rokumon for Nicholas. You know what's really cool one time is I got a message from Nicholas, and he was at Guitar Center playing Rokumon. That shit almost brought a tear to my eye, man. Because I was like, damn, there's people out there in the world that are trying to learn my music on guitar. I was like, thank you, dude. That was such a cool moment. She's better to look at than you do. I would agree. Look, not that, I'm not a very handsome fella, but I get it, boys. I get it, boys. I'm just thinking out loud here. I think, Nicholas, I'm going to play 2 songs for you, bro. I think I'm going to play I Don't Know and Crazy Train. Because I walked over there and I looked at it and I was like, oh, yeah, I should play I Don't Know too. Because, they go so well together. You know what I'm saying? It's like chocolate and pretzels. Thank you, Nicholas. My music is better than anything made after 2010. Dude, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. We are working on new stuff right now. So Metal Rocker, yeah, she's got, as Flying with Seabirds just said, we've got a little sick one upstairs. Believe it or not, I have 3 kids. Just be completely transparent with y'all. I love my little buggers, but they love to bring home colds in the school year. All right, we'll do a little double combo for Mr. Nick. Thanks, Nicholas. All right. We got a lot of chat going on. I'll try to come back to where I left off. Well, there's actually a lot. Man, there's so much chat going on. We'll come back to give y'all a follow after my dude. Let's go. Flying Receiver says, my song request for any of you guitarists in the chat is My Fears Have Become Phobias by As Blood Runs Black. I have not heard that song. I don't know that song, says Metal Rocker. He says, maybe some Bullet for My Valentine or something, though I can play for you. And I don't know any Bullet for My Valentine. Never heard of that band. I'll have to check them out, says Nick. Flying Seabirds, LOL, it's cool. Early 2000s deathcore band. 2000s. Flying Seabirds, I'm getting the trend you like. The deathcore. In fact, you've given me so many samples of it that I feel like I actually could maybe distinguish deathcore from other metal now, which is kind of funny because I don't know if I could before. Metal Rocker says, I used to know a lot of Trivium, but haven't played them in decades. It's fair. Formula, welcome, my friend. How you doing? Formula, my moderator, welcome. I used to know a lot of shit back then, says Metal Rocker. Music Knife said hi. Hey, Music in Life, C4K. Welcome, dude. Fine with Seabirds. RaiderX has a good sense of timing and rhythm. Thank you so much, dude. I appreciate that. My whole thing is, I just try to get into the music when I'm playing. Gotta just let go and get into it. That's what it's all about. I know I try to pay attention so I can improve as a guitarist. Thanks, Nicholas. You will improve, brother. Metal Rocker gave me some bats. Horror gave me some fire. Thank you, Metal Rocker and Horror. On the board, says Metal Rocker. Thanks, dude. Horror, Metal Rocker, let's go. Flying Seabird says, bro, any guitarist here is better than me. I follow the 4-chord rule. I play and drop down a lot as well. Nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with that. Look, some of the greatest songs are just a few chords. That tone. Thank you, Nicholas. I'm glad you like the tone. Metal Rocker, I mostly play drop D. Nick, I play standard because I hate returning my Floyd Rose. Retuning. I hate Floyd Roses, says Metal Rocker. Standard, Flying Seabirds, standard for me is more for songs with feeling. Drop D adds the angst. Yeah, that's fair. I think you're right. You can kind of fake drop D if you just don't play the D string. And then when you go down here, you just don't play the D string. You can kind of fake it in standard. At least that's the trick I use. Shh, don't tell anybody. All right. I love the Floyd Rose. You know what I love about it? Here's what I love about Floyd Rose. Back to standard tuning. The trick to the Floyd is, look, you gotta really stretch your strings out before you lock these babies down. You really gotta give them a good stretching. I use the string stretcher tool. You just stick it under your string and you go whoosh, 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 like 3 times. You do that on every one. They're good and stretched. They'll stay in tune for you. Shitty guitars ever, in my opinion. I hate them, says Metal Rocker. Nah, Metal Rocker. I like being able to use the trem, but hate timing them. You'll get used to it. You just got to keep working at it. Sam, I hate tuning, so I stop fucking with them. Well, the trick is, again, stretch them out really good, and then put something under the fine tuners right here when you're changing your strings. And then when you change your strings, you tune them with something underneath it, like a trem block or a popsicle stick. You get them like 2 full tones underneath the real tone, and then you pull it out, and it'll go back, and it'll be damn near right in tune. Then you stretch them all out, and you got to do it like probably 15 times through every one of these. Do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Start over. Do this one again all the way down. This one, start over. Start over. Start over. And every time you do it, the amount you have to tune up gets smaller and smaller and smaller until eventually you get back to this one, and it doesn't need to be tuned again. I'm telling you, man, you just got to be patient. All right, I only tune once a week, says Nick. Well, I tune every time I jam, brother. You should too. I hate them. The solo always gets me. Crazy Train one? Here I am feeling bad because I only practiced once a week since Flies with Seabirds. Well, it's all good, man. You'll get it. Getting the time in, you'll get it. Doko says, 6 solo, bro. Thanks, Doko. I came late, says the Jalara GT. Don't worry. What did I miss? Not a lot, Gerberg. I like straws, but it knocks out a tune so easily. Strats. That's fair. Nice harmonics. Thank you, Brent. Nick, maybe because I have a Squire. Could be. I'm going to try and get to the front of the chat here now. Main guitars, Dinky Les Paul. The solo hit harder than a semi-truck. Thank you, dude. Is that drum kit CGI? No, it's real. That's a real drum kit. I just happen to have some skeletons behind the scene back there. They're great guys. Best bassist and drummer I've ever had. You know why? They're always there. All right, who else we got out there? I know some Black Label Society. Royal Crown. William Haven, welcome. Tada, Interpol Untitled. Play lead over it. I don't even know what Interpol Untitled is, Tada. Any Slipknot? You know, maybe. Maybe someday. Any Megadeth? Absolutely, dude. I think we should play some Megadeth. We should play some Megadeth. The drummer is real. Pre-stretched strings. New market, eh? You know? Not a bad idea. Tone 13, welcome, another moderator. Any chance we could please see you play that 5-string bass behind you? Believe it or not, I had a 6-string bass and I sold it. Because you know I'm a guitar player, so I bought a 6-string bass thinking that was the answer. And it was such a pain in the ass to play that I sold it. And I actually bought this really cool Rhodes bass. So it's a limited edition model. You can get it at Guitar Center and Musician's Friend only right now. Limited edition Rhodes bass. I don't know what position helps you see it better, but it's only a 4-string. You know, there could be a market for the pre-stretched electric strings. You're onto something. You're onto something, Brent, but I'm just saying. It's my idea. I've been running the Boss metal pedal through my Marshall amp. Not a bad combo. All right, Electric Crown. He never feeds them. Well, I don't. Fallen, how you doing? We got another moderator. Good to see you, brother. Black Dahlia Murder. Hola from Argentina. After Rokuman, I have to go. Tornado of Souls. We can do Rokuman. Potato of Souls. I love it. Megadeth is mega life. I love my last words. I do too. I love guitars, but vocals, in my unprofessional opinion, are king. I love practicing my growls, gutturals, barks, harsh vocals, etc. You can seriously hurt yourself. Yeah, I mean, look, vocals make the song. Let's see, can I do my last words? I think is it this one? That's a tough one. I think that's my last words, right? Last track on P-Cells. Someday we'll throw that down. We got a couple in the request queue here. Let's do Rokuman for Mr. Nick Thompson. One of my moderators is going to be checking out after that. And then we're going to play Tornado of Souls. Sounds like a sick combination to me. All right, so for all you tuning in that know the channel, unfortunately, Mrs. Ashley is dealing with some of our sick children upstairs. And I am on my own tonight, so it's going to be me running to the computer, running back over here, trying to make it happen. And we've got a goal tonight to do a studio tour and a guitar tour. We've already got one awesome donation from Flying with Seabirds. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm not going to push it, like, do whatever you want. We make it, we make it. We don't, we don't. At this point, I feel like we have such a mega donation that we're going to do it anyways. 2 hours will be coming soon. Anyways, don't want to beleaguer the point. Let's play Rokuman for Mr. Nick Thompson, followed by a tornado of the potato of souls. Or like I said earlier, I got to run back and forth. I saw some more donations. Thank you so much, everybody. You guys are awesome. That is a mean drum kit, sends bread. Thank you so much, man. It took me, believe it or not, it took me 2 years to build that drum kit. I think it was like 2 years, buying all the parts, piece by piece. I bought 2 toms. Basically, I bought everything with the color that I could get from Pearl, everything that they had. I was like, you know what? Give me all of them. I have way too many toms, just to be honest. And then after I did that, I bought all the Rock S cymbals one at a time. And I have way too many cymbals because it's like overload for me as a guitar player, right? But it's really fun. It's cool. So thank you, Flying with Seabirds, just getting it from 1 to 2, man. Thank you so much, brother. Master of Potatoes. That could be a fun one, man. Scrumpleworf says, Brent, yeah, but it would be way easier for a guitarist. Scrumpleworf agreed. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about. I probably missed it. Formula, thank you so much, dude. Thank you as well for the donation. You guys rock. Nick sent a clapping seal. Well, thank you, dude. That's awesome, man. Hell yes, broski. Thank you, says PNWGW. Please hit the likes. Thank you, Brent. Appreciate that so much, dude. Yes, kids are sick. Unfortunately, I would have Ashley down here, but she's not. I'm trying to pick out the techniques I see in here. I see a lot of hammer-ons and pull-offs. Also noticing how loose RaiderX holds his guitar. I have a death grip on mine. You know what I hold even looser is this guitar pick. I play with a 3mm big stubby. And what's great is I barely hold it. I just let it float between my thumb and index. I just let it float there. And that's something that takes a long time to learn. When I was 18 years old and I moved out on my own, that very same summer I got a terrible injury on my arm. And like I couldn't even open doors without my arm just like shooting pain, like paralyzing. And I was like really, really big into classical guitar, and so I had to stop playing classical guitar, stop playing guitar for a while, try to let it heal. And it was around that time that I started using these big picks because the concept is you move it less between the strings, right? Because it's 3mm. Look, the physics are there. It's hard to visualize because we're talking about thousandths of an inch, right? But the physics are there. It is a real thing. Bigger picks, less movement. It's helped me out a ton. All right. Tone, thank you so much, Tone. Damn, a $10 donation. Thank you, brother. Nick says, Nick shows no mercy. Sent a party hat. Thank you, dude. Have you and your wife Flying Seabirds? Thank you again, man. Man, you guys are just showering the love tonight. I appreciate it so much, dude. I really do. We're at 5 or 10 already. Damn. Have you and your wife thought about doing a reaction channel on new music? I have a lot of song suggestions if you guys have experienced. That'd be fun. We have actually talked about it a lot, about doing just like some videos where we're not jamming. We're just sitting, doing something, right? We haven't quite landed on what it's going to be yet, but reactions could be a fun one. Because I bet there's so many fun songs you guys could share with me that I've never heard before in my life that I'd just be like, what the hell? I mean, let's face it, man, there's so much music out there. It's easy to find new stuff, right? Talk about $10,000 on guitar, $10,000 on the drum kit. Well, now look, it's just the export series. It's not like the super top of the line. So it wasn't, I wish it wasn't 10K, but it was, maybe 5. But over a 2-year period, that's manageable if you save and, do your due diligence and all that. What a cool live I just found. Can I do a song request, says Keikler? I think you could, man. Check the description, bro. We got tons of stuff. I'm mad after losing a basketball game. I'm tired, but I'm not putting up with crap tonight. That's fair, Nick. Did you ever tune your 6-string bass like a guitar? That's how I always tuned it. I just tuned it from B to B instead of E to E, but that's how I always tuned it. That's what we were talking about. The thing I like about Big Stubby that I like is they don't slip out of my finger. Exactly. Good to know the pick thickness. That is crazy. You fucking rock star. Oh, thank you, dude. I really appreciate it. Heather, can you play some Aerosmith for me, please? I'm so sorry, Heather. Well, actually, I think I got one Aerosmith song I can do like a riff from. Oh, whoops. There it is. That's all you get, though. I hope your kids feel better soon. Dude, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Metal Rocker. Love you, dude. Hey, man, we love you too, bro. I play with 7s to 1. Play with a .07 to 1.5. Oh, the pick. I thought you were talking strings for a second. I was like, dude, I don't even think they go lower than 8s, do they? Always thinking about you guys. Well, thanks, dude. Dude, that's super nice. Sup, dude? Up, y'all. Bam. Hey, Adam. How's it going, man? RaiderX channel doing reaction videos. That's a win. You know, we could try it. We're gonna try a lot of new stuff. There's just so many hours in a day for 2 parents with 3 children. I don't know what else to tell you. Flying with Seabirds, Keichler, just request it and he can help. Oh yeah, these guys are great. Yeah, man. We could do some Megadeth. Okay, guys, I'm out. Have a great night. Nicholas, good to see you, brother. I think I saw Fallen on there, Tone, Formula. Got a bunch of moderators on tonight. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you being here. I'm fixing to stream them in. All right, bro. Good luck on your stream, my friend. Raging Puma, welcome. I like it. I do too. Whoops. All right. The next one was Tornado. The potato of soup. I will, I haven't sang this one, so believe it or not, well, actually, not believe it or not, you guys have been watching. Ashlay's been singing this one for me lately, which is amazing. Because of all the Megadeth songs I play, I feel like this is like probably the hardest one to sing. But I'm going to give it hell for you. Turn on my distortion and we're going to start clean. goes Megadeth. We're gonna do some more. Why not? Clover says, Potato of Souls. You bet, man. That one is for you, brother. To be honest, on the Rust in Peace album, I think these are my favorite 2 songs. The last 2 are like the best.
The count is rising, in perpetual arriving. The primordial ooze, and the sanity they lose. Awaken in the morning to more air pollution warnings. Still we sleepwalk off to work while our nervous systems to notice. Our history had foreboded us with the greenhouse in effect. Our environment was rocked. Now I can only laugh as I read our epitaph. You end your life as a mole in the dark of the dawn patrol. Nostrils, and I spread disease like a dog. Discharge
hit and run, finish line for me. People caught her in the gutter, take a look and see. No escaping pain, you belong to me. Clinging not to lie, by the skin of my teeth. No escaping pain, you belong to me. Clinging not to lie, by the skin of my teeth. My blood pulls through the streets, damaged from this world. 20 jars of sleeping pills on the dresser in the room. My wife framed and neighbors careened, things meant to see. I knew I'd lie about, come and dance with me. No escaping pain, you belong to me. Clinging not to lie, by the skin of my teeth. No escaping pain, you belong to me. Clinging not to lie, by the skin of my teeth. I hope it wasn't too much. We did a couple bonus songs. Some bonus death. You know what? Because Ashley's not here and I have the tracks so tight, they're just like, as soon as one ends, the next one starts. You know what? I heard those drums start for Skin of My Teeth and I was like, screw it. We're going to play that too. I don't think anyone's going to mind too much, are you? All right. We get some shout outs. Who we got out there tonight? Odin's son, welcome my friend. Woohoo! Thank you, man. Han Solo, welcome my friend. Good to see Han on here. We got Formula. Thanks, Formula, for those fireballs. Brent, I only saw one video on your channel. It's a new radio station. Gonna continue here on RaiderX. Thanks, Brent. Thanks, Metal Rocker. Both you guys rock. Get Music said hi. Hey, man. Did Broach gave me the metal horns. Most Def, MR9. Thanks, man. After RaiderX show, we have already bought tickets to his show. Well, someday, hopefully, we'll do a real one. All right. Metal Rocker's doing some streaming, too. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We'll do a little community shout out. Han Solo is also a streamer, so make sure you guys check out Han Solo's channel. I think I saw Adam on there too. I did see Adam. If he's still around, Adam is also a streamer. And Metal Rocker. Metal Rocker is also a streamer. So whenever the streamers come on, I try to give you guys a shout out. I feel like that's, it's a community on here. We all got to help each other, brothers. And so check those guys out. Han, Jeff, and John. I know, it sounds silly. I'm just going to say it. They play all kinds of really cool improv on Thursday nights, so check those dudes out. All right. Han Solo, it is fire, and I love your channel. It is balls. Thank you so much, man. All right, my friends. We've got 6 of the 10 donations. We are, I think, almost done, but we made such a great pool that like we're gonna do the special encore either way. Just telling y'all. So if you feel compelled to donate more, please do. If you do not need to tonight. As my opinion, the goal is met. We're gonna do a little studio tour on the phone and a guitar tour. I have quite a guitar collection I've amassed over the years. Thanks to Ash Slan being such a lovely wife and contributor of all things guitars to me. And, some family members have gotten me guitars along the way. I'll try to tell a little story about each one. They're all very special to me. I have 3 real kids, but then I've got like 30 wooden kids sitting around here. So, anyways, thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it tonight. RaiderX says a lot of talent. Thank you so much, Formula. Hans says, it is fire. I love your channel, it's balls. Thank you so much, Brent. Hans says, RaiderX rules. Thank you, Han. You rule too, man. You guys are awesome. Just remember, if you ever make it to Wisconsin, hit me up, brother. You guys are more than welcome to stop down, and we're going to do the throwdown. The Midwest throwdown. Yeehaw! Maybe not that. I shouldn't laugh at my own jokes. All right. So we've done some really fast Megadeth. I think we should do something a little different. Let me think here for a minute. What's something different we can do? Oh, I know. I got an idea. I've got an idea of something we can play that's a little different. Give me a moment. All right. Dragon says, hey, I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. Dragon, thank you so much, my friend. Dragon X35. Thank you so much, Dragoon. Do your 30 wooden kids love you as much as human kids? Well, they don't go out of tune very often. The other ones, they go out of tune every time I tell them to do something. You know what I'm saying? Ba-boom, Hit the likes, Mexico. Thank you, everybody. Dragoon. Maybe you'd like to hear something. Otherwise, I was just going to say, we haven't played any of my other favorite thrash band tonight, which is Metallica, right? I don't know about y'all, but I love Metallica and Megadeth, and they're like this all the time in real life, right? And as a kid growing up, you're like, oh, I like Megadeth. I can't like Metallica. Well, now I like Metallica, I can't like Megadeth. But at some point I was like, you know what? Screw that, man. These guys are awesome. They're both awesome. Me and my friends used to be like, Metallica's better than Megadeth. No, Megadeth's better than Metallica. Whatever Dave is going to kick James' ass. Whatever James is going to kick Dave's ass. You'd have these virtual, not even virtual, these theoretical fights in your head of who's going to win the battle. And someone would be like, well, you know who's going to win. Danzig's going to come in and kick both their asses. And you're like, maybe. All right, we're gonna throw down classic Metallica song, one of my favorites. Give my my larynx a little rest for a minute while we play this classic. You guys will definitely recognize this one, I promise. another excellent Metallica instrumental. All right, that was the back-to-back Metallica instrumentals. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Orion, followed by To Live Is To Die. Those are such great songs. I love them. Giving the vocals a break for a hot minute. AGS says, I wish you'd play Orion. Brother, you just missed it. Church of Dr. Phil, if anyone don't like this, they ain't human. Uh-oh. Must be a troll in the chat somewhere. The trolls be plentiful. Man Castle Wall, beautiful. Thank you, dude. Mrs. Evil Bay, been too long, hope everyone is well. Miss Evil Bay, welcome. It's good to see you. We've got a little one sick, so Ashley's not with me, unfortunately. But I know she would be super happy to see you because she loves the girl power. You know what I'm saying? Church of Dr. Phil gave me the goats and the hearts. I love it. Thank you. Fucking slaying, says Brett. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Absolutely E, man, says Desmond Abel. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it so much. Greatest instrumental tune ever. Exactly, man. I love that song so much, too. All right. All right, guys. We got like 20-some minutes left on the stream tonight. Then we're going to go into the special section, which is the studio tour and the guitar talk. It's either going to kill the stream or make it better. I don't know. We'll find out. Can you play Tenacious D? Says Cesar. I don't know. Love you, mate. I feel so good watching you play. Thank you, Aegis. We should throw down. What should we throw down? You know what? After that, feeling like we got to do something with a little singing. One of my favorite Megadeth songs. What do you guys think? here I am. That one's not for anybody. It's only for you diehard Megadeth fans that love the OG stuff from the 80s. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. All right. We're going to say hi to the chat out there. Who we got out there? We got John Trejo. How's it going, my friend? No longer shoes means his feet won't get stuck up your ass. He's not allowed to wear shoes in the house. Yeah, man. I like jamming in my bare feet. What do you want me to tell you? If I could walk in my bare feet forever, I would. Unfortunately, it's like 10 degrees outside and really cold up here. So I'm not going outside without some socks and shoes. But if I'm inside, they're coming off. Flying with Seabird says unacceptable. On the socks, the shoes, what? Devil's Island? Which one, man? I hope you like Devil's Island. Julio, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Said Footnass. May the 80s live forever. Yes. Yes. Love it. Miss Evil Bay, welcome. You've been here. Appreciate you still sticking around. Formula. Church of Dr. Phil. BK 56389. Cesar says, one of Metallica. J Rock All Day says, put on some shoes, you hippie. Go tell it to Phil. Head back to the beginning, bro. You know how many people play shows without shoes on? Get real, man. Come on. Metallica Garage Days, best, hands down. Well, look, I could play a song off Garage Days. Let's freaking go! Can you play Tenacious D? Tour. Nice. South of Heaven! You know what? Thank you, Flying Seagull, for that donation, my friend. That means a ton to me. Devil's Island, always a good choice. I agree as well. All right. We're going to do... This one's going to be tough because I don't know all the words, but I'm going to play it for y'all. All right, guys, unless there's some more super chats and last minute requests, this is going to be the last set of songs before we go into the special studio tour. I'm going to show you guys around the studio, show you what I got going on for about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. And we're going to take a look at the guitars. I'll show you all my guitar collection, talk about them. I'll tell you where they came from, why they're important to me. It should be a lot of fun. So stick around. I do gotta warn you. I do not know all the words to these songs right here. But I saw someone requested some fucking Slayer. And I aim to deliver on the channel. So let's do it. Postmortem, Ready Bud by the great Slayer. Hope you enjoyed that one. All right, folks. Appreciate y'all being here tonight. Stick around. Just a few minutes. We're going to do a really cool studio tour / guitar tour. So stick around. I've got tons of cool axes to show you. All kinds of goofy shit I've got going on in the studio. I promise you're going to enjoy it. I'll be right back, and we're going to do that part of the show tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for the super chats. You guys fucking rock tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, and I know Ashley does if she was here as well. Unfortunately, we've got a couple sick ones upstairs, so she couldn't be down with me. That just takes priority, unfortunately. But she, trust me, she is here in heart and spirit, and I was playing for her the whole time, so I hope you all enjoyed it. We'll be right back in just a few minutes. Thank you very much. I'm going to need just a second while I switch over to my mobile camera. Just turn the big light on. There's a couple big lights down here. And yeah, we're going to do a studio tour. Check out some guitars tonight. Thank you for sticking around for those few minutes. Needed to use the facilities quick. All right. Give me a hot second, folks. So I just started another stream on my phone, everybody, all right? You're going to need to join the other stream that just started on my phone, because I tried to start it on my phone but it didn't work. So if you're here, I'll be waiting for you to join on the phone. I'll be watching both of them for a hot minute. But everybody, Formula, Brent, John Trejo, Miss Evil Bay, Church with Dr. Phil. My other stream just started, so hop on. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes. I know this is probably super confusing because I've got two going at the same time. I will end the other one in just a second, and I'll give you guys a hot minute to jump on this other one, all right? Appreciate y'all. We're going to do the special session here. Checking out the studio. It's the only way I could do it, unfortunately, because I gotta carry my phone around. You know what I'm saying? So, Miss Evil Bay is already here. Yep, check it out, man. Brent, Formula, John, I just started, everybody else watching, we just started another stream. So check it out. This is the special encore stream. We're gonna do studio tour. Might be good, might be bad, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We got Miss Evil Bay, Adam, and Formula here. Welcome, my friends. I appreciate you all being here so much. I really do. We're going to say goodbye to the other stream in just a second. So everybody out there, if you're still around, join our other stream. And we are going to start jamming on the other one, okay? I just started another stream, everybody. So come on over. We're gonna do the special encore. I'll give you guys a few minutes. I'm gonna turn this one off though, all right? This one's about to shut down. Appreciate y'all.